Hello everyone. Today I will discuss one important thing regarding the use of HTML iframe to show the PDF file in the Django project. Once you show the PDF using the iframe, sometimes it shows this error, refuse to connect. The main purpose of today's video is to show you how to solve this refuse to connect issue. So I have defined a iframe f inside the common project, Django project. Here in the model section, I have defined a model PDF file, and it has a title. This is char field, and it has a file, and this is the file field, and upload to files in the media files. Then I registered this model in the Django admin, as you see here, PDF file admin, and it is registered here. Then I created a simple PDF from the Django admin, as you see here. This is the PDF. I have defined the title, and I uploaded the file, and I save it. Then I define a view inside the app. Here, this is a simple view inherited from generic template view, and I define the model. This is the PDF file model as I defined in the model.models file, and this is in the models.py file, and I import it here in line number 3, and I define a context variable PDF files equal to PDF file model name here dot object dot all, and here I define a template index.html that is in the template directory. Here I'll go to the template shortly. Before that, I'll show you that I define a URL for this context variable and for this view. Here in the iframe f, as you see that this is the path views PDF view. This is the view name as view, and I define it is a name as PDF view. I also include this URL pattern in the here in the Django project. As here iframe include iframe.urls namespace iframe, and in the setting page I define this iframe f here, iframe.f.iframeconf. Now, as I showed that I define a template name index.html that is in this template directory, and this is the template. So this is very simple HTML page. I have copied from the bootstrap file, bootstrap website, and this is bootstrap 5.0.2. In the iframe, and this is the header section, I have defined the bootstrap CSS file, and in the body section I define a simple iframe tag with the source. This is the URL. So URL is the PDF file that the context variable define here, and 0 means this the first element of this context variable. Dot file is the field name that I define in the model. Dot URL to get the URL. So it will show you the URL as your base root URL by /main media slash files and the PDF files name. And I allow the full screen. And I use the class ratio and ratio 1.1, that is for the Bootstrap 5.0.2. And this means I can define the aspect ratio. For example, I can define the aspect ratio 16:9 here. Now, let me just show this PDF in the website. As you see that, this is the I call the Iframe app and the PDF, and it's showing that refuse to connect. So we need to change something in the shading file. For example, in the shading of the project, you need this option, Django middleware clickjacking .xframe option middleware. Also, you need this variable, just I define here. This is required for the iframe, xframe option sim origin. Now save it, clear the browser cookie and cache to get the updated media file. Let me update this file. As you see that, you can see the PDF right now. You can define some modification in the iframe section to hide the download and the print option. For example, you can define this thing, toolbar equal to 0 to show this, to hide the download option and the print option. For this, you need to again clear the cookie and the cache to get the updated PDF file. Now refresh the browser, then you'll see that the printing and the download option have gone from the site. I hope this video is helpful to solve this problem, and thank you for your time to watch this video.